Well, this is my first time being among people who call the shots when it comes to property, and I feel very excited. Shall we put our hands together for ourselves for making it here on time? We will do it better, please. Today there's a bit of traffic. There are a lot more people we're expecting here, but they seem to be stuck in traffic, but we still have to go ahead. On my way here, I was listening to radio, and I heard something about Akon. You know Akon, the Senegalese musician. How many of you know Akon? Okay, so he was telling people outside in the diaspora to come and invest in property in Ghana and the rest of Africa. I thought it was good news, especially because I was supposed to moderate tonight's event. I found it quite interesting. So yes, it's good to hear that in the year of return, people are talking about investing in property in Ghana, our motherland, right? So without much ado, we would like to kickstart the program, and I'd like to call on Lucy Jatta to come and give us the opening prayer. Shall we put our hands together for her?
Shall we pray, please? Pray in the name of God the Father, God the Son, God the Holy Spirit. Amen. God the Heavenly Father, we thank you for today. We thank you for our lives. We thank you for bringing us here safely and the opportunity to share on Jesus' name we pray. Amen. In the name of God the Father, God the Son, God the Holy Spirit.
Thank you very much, Madam Lucy Jatta. Shall we now have the Bedrock Dance Theatre from Jamestown to give us a short performance? Shall we put hands together for them as they come to entertain us? It's a night of entertainment, please. So let's try and get in the moment. Let's leave work behind and enjoy the moment. Bedrock Dance from Jamestown. for his loyalty and financial discipline from City Investment Company Limited and Ghana Property Awards. He has been a member of Ghana Real Estate Developers Association Grader since 2006, rising through the ranks from ordinary member to executive council member to second vice president and head of the finance committee, and now in 2018 the new president of Grader. He is none other than Mr. Patrick Bonfo, who is the president of Grader and CEO of PS Global Limited. Let's put our hands together for him.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's my sincere pleasure to be asked to be the chairman for today. My Honorable Minister, represented here by the Director of Housing, I can't see him in Amen. But distinguished ladies and gentlemen, thank you for this wonderful opportunity. Irene, the organizer, thank you for the good job done. I've been asked to speak on the topic strengthening the bedrock of Ghana through green development. Over the past few decades, there have been many and varied central government interventions to improve regenerate and expand the forest cover of Ghana. In spite of this, Ghana has recorded a net deforestation rate of 0.81% of total land surface. What is worse is that the cost of environmental degradation costs Ghana. Mining accounts for approximately 5% of the forest cover degradation of Ghana. Ghana has numerous natural resources. However, the contribution of forest products, especially timber, to Ghana's real estate and construction sector has suffered greatly due largely to illegal logging, burning, illegal mining activities, and uncontrolled felling of trees for firewood. On the environmental front, Ghana has experienced one of the highest deforestation rates, standing currently in the region of about 2% in the world, with a corresponding high cost of environmental degradation, which is estimated at 10% of GDP. Waste recycling and management are among the most serious environmental challenges we face as a nation. And it is estimated that about 10% of total waste generated is not properly disposed of. The green development concept will require a paradigm shift in how we perceive, plan, and undertake conventional construction and real estate development. There has to be a total change in our socio-economic lifestyles if we are able to make any inroads in the area of green development. Social equity should drive our policy and be the bedrock of our building and construction development plans. The use of environmentally friendly building materials like bricks and bamboo should be encouraged. Vertical real estate development should be promoted to ensure an efficient land use and spatial development of our real estate and construction landscape. By increasing our reliance on homegrown building technology and environmentally sustainable building technology, the country will experience gains in its bio-ecosystem while increasing employment in the construction value chain. The public sector construction works must lead the way in the use of homegrown local materials in construction works. For example, the hydrofoam brick technology uses 75% lateral per brick, and the resultant brick is 2.4 times stronger than the conventional concrete block. It is also aesthetically presentable. May I remind all of us that the brick/mud houses built by our forebears have often proven to be more durable. Needless to say, they are more socially sustainable, economically efficient, environmentally friendly, and is not sophisticated. The rate at which our nation and the world at large is experiencing extreme weather and climate change is alarming, not to mention the increase in the incidence of flooding in our towns and cities over the past 3 decades. The Ghana Shared Growth and Development Agenda 1 in 2010 had 7 core themes. 1. Sustaining macroeconomic stability. 2. Enhance competitiveness of the private sector. 3. Accelerated agricultural growth and natural resource management. 4. Oil and gas development. 5. Infrastructure, energy, and human settlement development. 6. Human development, employment, and productivity. And 7. Transparent and accountable governance. Moreover, in 2014 to 2017, GSGDA Part 2 was implemented to build on the modest achievements of GSGDA1, taking into account the challenges encountered in the implementation of the first phase. Furthermore, many other similar initiatives incorporating green development were implemented, and these include but not limited to the National Climate Change Policy, National Climate Change Adaptation Strategy, National Climate Change Master Plan, and the Environmental Fiscal Reform Policy. In our drive as a nation to provide mass housing for our populace, it is imperative that we take into consideration the tenets of green development through vertical housing development. This will significantly reduce the rate at which the forest cover of our nation is being destroyed to make way for urbanization vis-a-vis real estate and general construction, including roads and utility services extension. Many more households should be incentivized to incorporate solar in their electricity energy mix. This can be done by removing taxes on importation of solar equipment, particularly for domestic users. For instance, the average home can incorporate 500 watts solar energy installation in their energy mix. Since the initial capital outlay for solar energy installation is very high as a nation, we should also look into enabling surplus energy generated from such domestic sources to be fed back into the national grid to the credit or benefit of the end user. Laudable as it may be, no single government can bring about these badly needed changes by themselves. It will require the contribution of private sector and the general goodwill of the people of Ghana to achieve any measure of sustainable green development and accelerated growth and development in our real estate, housing ownership, and construction space. At Bedrock, we welcome the opportunities that come with the above challenges and are ready, willing, and able to partner government to deliver on this. See this as a national call to action, and in this direction, we've tabled a proposal to the government of His Excellency, Nana Akufo-Addo, to lead in the provision of mass affordable housing, including funding for extended credit to would-be purchasers of these houses across the length and breadth of Ghana, with very minimal GOG input at the takeoff stage. Among others, Bedrock has included in the said proposal a review of the Home Mortgage Finance Act 2008 Act 770 to prepare the ground for comprehensive takeoff of a self-sustaining housing delivery and home ownership scheme or model. Thank you very much for your attention. God bless our homeland Ghana and make us great and strong. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman, for those thoughts. The three key points I'm taking home are climate change, solar energy, and affordable housing. I think these three things you've spoken about over and over. As for climate change, if you ever doubted that, I think this year you've seen it. Rain in October and November. That's quite weird for Ghana. So we are witnessing climate change, and it's about time we do something about it. And for the solar, well, we've spoken about it over and over and over. We have sunlight which is going waste, but then we are doing nothing about it. So yes, I think policymakers should do something about it. It's high time we go solar. Let's put our hands together for the chairperson as we welcome the director of Ghana Property Awards, Madam Irene Ajinkwa, to come and give us her address. Please put your hands together for her.
Mr. Chairman, the Honorable Minister of Works and Housing, special invited guests, I give it a great privilege to welcome you all to the 2019 Ghana Property Awards. It's an honor I don't take for granted. As with every successive year, it takes more energy, resources, consultation, negotiation, focus, and effort to organize the awards. Going over my previous
previous welcome speeches, I realized that the one constant theme has been complaints about the general economy, its effect on the real estate industry, and consequently, how tough it has been to get industry players to show interest in the awards. This year is no exception. And 2019 has been the most challenging so far as the organization of the awards is concerned. I take note that I said the exact thing last year. The financial sector crisis has shown no signs of abating, with several depositors struggling to retrieve their investments from troubled financial houses, and the surviving institutions being courteous with their credit creation services. The real estate industry has been greatly affected from both the supply and the demand sides. Thus, the less than vibrant industry has become even more lethargic. Perhaps the one silver lining in the medium to long term is that investors will find the option of keeping their money with financial houses less attractive and rather invest in ventures such as real estate. In the figure of 1.7 million housing deficit that has been bandied about for the past 10 decades and counting, and as far back as the mid to late 2000s, Greta and other stakeholders proposed an aggressive plan of developing 170,000 housing units per year for the next decade plus to bridge this gap. This proposal has since been repeated severally at virtually every housing-related forum, yet not much progress has been made at bridging this deficit. If anything, it has widened. We think the blame must be laid largely at the feet of the government for not creating the right enabling environment for a thriving industry. Access to land is still a subject of great difficulty for developers. Provision of off-site infrastructure, such as motorable roads, facilities for water and electricity supply, etc., are almost always left for developers to shoulder. These challenges are in addition to the already mentioned credit crunch. While these bottlenecks are being addressed, we also propose an innovative approach. The theme for this year's awards is strengthening the bedrock of Ghana through green development. Sustainable housing and construction is the way forward in the industry. However, the thin line between profitability and green development makes it tough for private developers to adopt the concept. The solution lies in between, with a focus on green solutions, effectiveness, quality, durability, and pricing. Sustainability embraces the environment and its long-term durability as a matter of concern for all humanity. The Ghana Property Awards specifically proposes that individual and real estate developers are permitted through legislation to trade their excess solar energy. Solar energy should not just be seen as a means of saving money on energy bills, but with the right framework, it can generate, store, and trade energy, saving and earning income for homeowners and investors alike. This must be seen as a conduit for real estate investment and a way to speedily close the gap in the country's housing deficit. In a traditional energy market, electricity is generated by large power stations, sold to retailers via a wholesale market mechanism, and then sold to consumers. As new technologies progress, the development of new and emerging distributed market that considers the role that producer and consumer can play as energy generators and providers of goods services is emerging. solar panels could be trading its excess solar to one neighbor 1 minute and then provide power to a different neighbor the next. Development in highly sophisticated software and hardware technology mean that utilities will eventually set up a grid system that reacts automatically to these spikes or shortages. In this way, when the grid either needs more generation or load, it will automatically draw from the customer's excess energy or sink more power into a customer's storage system. We therefore urge the government to enact ambitious policies such as enabling widespread peer-to-peer trading that will attract investors to Ghana's green economy. That way, investing in real estate becomes more attractive, not just on brick and mortar, but also green energy. For tonight, it's time to raise the toast, honor those whom honor is due, and celebrate our successes. We are not yet where we want to be, but we have really come far, and it's worth celebrating. As innovation to this year's award is a writing competition, for the members of the Ghana Real Estate Students Club on the theme for the year. To all partners, sponsors, and supporters, we can't thank you enough. To the Ministry of Works and Housing, we truly appreciate you for always standing by us and giving us your enormous support and counsel. God bless each and every one of you for your participation and presence tonight. Aiko. Good evening.
Thank you, Madam Irene. Are you not excited to be here tonight? Has she not done well? This is the 12th award ceremony. It's not easy getting sponsorship if you ever organize such events. Shall we please be on our feet and put our hands together for her? I think she deserves that. She deserves much, much better because we need to get her on to do more and more and more as we improve. Thank you very much. Shall we please be on shall we please have our seats? And then before we take keynote address from the guest of honor, I would like to call on Larry Mana to come and give us a musical meeting. Larry.
My first love, you're every breath that I take, you're every step I make. I want to share all my love
And the theme for this year is strengthening the bedrock of Ghana through green development. I would like to now acknowledge our sponsors for tonight. We have Manette Coans, Accra City Hotel, Danny Deco, Astrovo Security. And our partners for tonight are GHL Bank, ARC, GHIE, and GHIS. And then our media partners are EIB and then Global Media Alliance. Thank you very much for your support. Now it's time to call on the representative of the Honorable Minister, Ata Achia, who is the Minister for Housing. And she is Dr. Teresa Tufo, the Director of Housing at the Ministry. Let's put our hands together for him.
Chairman, our partners in the building industry, invited guests, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Let me first of all welcome you all to the 2019 Ghana Property Awards Anniversary Dinner Dance and Awards Night. A very significant day in the annals of the history of this country. This annual ceremony, which started in a very modest way about a decade ago, has grown into one of the most important and memorable annual events in the real estate industry, and the Ministry of Works and Housing is proud to be associated with it. We are celebrating some successes, as well as forging closer relationships to chart a new path for sustainable infrastructure and housing delivery. Platforms of this nature promote opportunities for focusing on current issues pertaining in this industry, getting more quality houses built, developing infrastructure, reducing the cost of construction, promotion of an effective maintenance culture, and how professionals in the built industry could come out with innovative designs that will be less dependent on electrical power. And these can promote the usage of alternative energy. It also encourages community-based programs targeted at improving the state of our communities and neighborhoods. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the 2019 theme is Strengthen the Bedrock of Ghana through Green Development. Indeed, Ghana is undergoing rapid transformation of its human settlements and infrastructure. However, there have been serious drawbacks due to the fact that construction costs in Ghana are unnecessarily very high. The factors that have led to this are many. Our ministry is of the opinion that real estate industry professionals can do more in helping to achieve lower cost of construction through designs which use good alternative local materials, like clay, wood, that go a long way to reduce the cost of imported items, as well as construction, which largely affects the prices of goods. This is where the over-reliance on imported building materials and the lack of maintenance of our public buildings could be re-engineered by the skills of the workforce to provide Ghana's quality and sustainable infrastructure. I believe this event held today will create the needed sensitization among all players on the need to incorporate green building practices in our building projects. I beg to submit that the building of such high quality and sustainable infrastructure and construction anywhere in the world, Ghana not exempt, is very capital intensive. But truth be told, as a people, we cannot clear our overly huge infrastructure deficit without taking into account the effective use of energy, local building materials, and resources, and reduction in waste, pollution, and environmental degradation. It can generate green-centric economic growth and provide employment as well. These principles and practices should promote the preservation of our natural environment in areas where projects are sited. As urban professionals, residents, enthusiasts, we ought to try and figure out where, when, and what we can do to make Ghana in general and Accra in particular a better place to live. We have experiences from within and outside Ghana that show that it is possible to have a livable urban space. We need to bring these experiences to bear on our cities and towns. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, as we embark on the vision of a Ghana beyond aid, starting with the rapid industrialization agenda, we must put huge emphasis in the integrity of anything we construct, from the various infrastructure that are being built under the NPP's government initiatives, the numerous houses for our commodity exchange scheme, as well as the industrial parks we are establishing. We should see quality, integrity, and value for money. And these will be key factors that ought to guide us. Distinguished invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, in furtherance to these objectives, the Honorable Minister has launched the Building Regulation Technical Document. This is to enrich the stakeholders' input in revising a technical document that will guide our planning and development controls. The development of any regulation and standards are greatly strengthened through suggestions and criticisms from stakeholders. This process could take a little longer than more autocratic alternatives, but it will protect the integrity of the regulation development process and result in standards that are end of the world for their accuracy, completeness, and adherence to public safety and health. The building regulation is a document that will arrive at the right time in Ghana. And by the end of the first quarter of next year, with this key tool in our hands, we can be certain that the investments we are making in different kinds of infrastructure, such as factories, schools, warehouses, industrial parks, and commercial malls, will be worthwhile investments, which will stand the test of time. Such a huge amount of effort should inure to the benefit of all Ghanaians, and we will see to that. I'm also happy to say that the ministry has made significant progress in improving institutional and legal frameworks, and will be resubmitting to Cabinet the reviewed bill for the establishment of a real estate agency, and later to Parliament for consideration. The purpose for this bill will be to regulate estate brokerage practices and practitioners, real estate transactions, as well as prevent the use of real estate transactions for social vices. The bill will provide for the training and licensing of estate brokers and will require estate brokers to provide bonds and guarantees to operators in the property market. The Ministry of Works and Housing hopes to maintain and strengthen its existing relationship with all developers here present, consultants, property financiers, furniture suppliers, contractors, and other industry players gathered here. And I appreciate the opportunity you have offered the ministry and to also celebrate your excellence. Keep up the ingenuity and excellence in the building industry. It is only by close and continuous cooperation that we can move our sector forward. And we congratulate the organizers, Ghana Property Awards. We congratulate you for providing the platform and environment for such networking and team building events. I also urge that all taking part in this event will work in partnership to manage the key challenges confronting us as a people. The chairman. On this note, I wish to congratulate all the award winners. And to those who could not, I wish you better luck next year. Mr. Chairman, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it's my greatest pleasure to declare the 2019 Ghana Property Awards duly launched. Thank you very much for indulging me. God bless our homeland Ghana. Thank you.
Now to the most important reason why we are here, to the awards presentation in the various categories. May I please call on Mr. Patrick Bonfo to come and help us present the first award, which is the Best Residential Developer Upper Income Prestigious 2019. This category refers to prestigious property priced above $499,000 and must be the definition of exclusivity and luxury. The amazing architecture and high-quality fixtures as well as finishing of this development intended to create the best of living spaces must be its selling points. The development must also, of necessity, offer varied recreational facilities and well-maintained scenic greenery. The nominees here are
and the winner is Gold Key Properties.
consulted on some of the biggest real estate transactions and projects for 2018-2019. The nominees.
So the winner is Best Real Estate Management and Advisory Service Company 2019, Raw Ghana Limited.
Best Hotel Development 2019. You have combined splendor, elegance, and superior services to create memorable experiences for your clientele. The best indeed comes from the West, Ayiko Red Mango, and the winner is Red Mango Hotel and Apartment.
Of the sea, and just
must be well planned and constructed with solid materials and come with all the conditions and accessories necessary to create a pleasurable living environment, space, good road network, good drainage systems, etc. The developer must have of necessity created well-demarcated commercial, educational, social, and religious hubs as they may apply within the development. The nominees. To make for a complete living experience. These must include water and electricity backup systems, adequate parking, recreational facilities, laundromat, and adequate drainage. The nominees are
and the best residential developer apartment 2009. And the winner is Gold Key Property Service.
Let's put our hands together for them. Congratulations. And now to the next batch of awards. The Best Residential Lower Income 2019 to be presented by Mr. George Asamoah of Bedrock Project Officer. Mr. George Asamoah, kindly join me up here. This category refers to properties priced below 70,000. The development must be well planned, beautifully constructed, with solid materials and come with all the accessories required for a comfortable living, good road network, good drainage systems, etc. The developer must have of necessity created well-demarcated commercial, educational, social, and religious hubs as they may apply within the development. The nominees.
So the award for this goes to a company that has defined affordability with quality and have continued to develop decent homes for Ghanaians at unbeatable prices. Congratulations, Adom City Estates Company Limited.
Good evening. I'm here to present the best residential developer for Upper Income 2019. You have continued to offer value for money, creating aspirational, standing and unmatched homes and communities. Congratulations. God bless you. And the winner is Mayfair Estate Limited. Mayfair Estate Limited. And the winner is State Housing Company Limited.
Congratulations, State Housing Company Limited, for winning the biggest estate development 2019 Ghana.
And the winner is Gold Key Property Limited.
Third award of the night, Gold Key Properties. Congratulations again. And thank you, Madam Quay, for helping us with that award.
Private Biggest Real Estate Concept 2019. The sheer scale of your development, combined with immaculate planning, faultless execution, and forward-thinking initiative, make you the undisputed winner of this award. Congratulations, Apollonia City.
Private Biggest Real Estate Concept 2019. Congratulations. Shall we now have Mr. Keegan One, CEO of Forceful Engineering Company 2019 Elevator Award.
The Best Sustainable Engineering Company 2019 Elevator. You have positioned yourself as a leading solution provider in elevator construction in the country, and your works speak for themselves. ARG1.
Congratulations, ARG1, for winning the Best Sustainable Engineering Company 2019 Elevator Award. Let's do it better for them. Let's put our hands together for them. Congratulations. Thank you, Mr. One.
Upcoming Property Brand 2019. You have artfully and purposefully made a splash in the real estate industry. Despite your recent entry into the industry, yours has become one of the most recognizable brands. Way to go, Bijou, Bijou Homes. The winner is Bijou Homes. Bijou Homes.
Together for them. They are taking home the Best Bespoke Green Company 2019 Ghana. Mr. Sakoda.
Innovative mortgage products for the year 2019. You continue to push the envelope in mortgage financing and have compassionately become the industry leader. We are proud to honor you, Ayeko GHL Bank.
Innovative mortgage products for the year 2019. Ayeko Real Estate Club Students Writing Competition 2019.
Real Estate Club Students Writing Competition 2019. We are proud to honor you for your original thoughts, concepts, ideas, and solutions concerning the theme, strengthening the bedrock of Ghana through green development. Congratulations. Second runner-up, Derek Frimpong Kwabe.
KNUST is taking home that award for second runner-up Real Estate Club Students Writing Competition 2019, sponsored by GHL Ghana. That's GHL, that's Ghana Home Loans. Let's put our hands together for them.
strengthening the bedrock of Ghana through green development. Congratulations, and the winner is Alexis Yeboah.
And he's taking the first runner-up award for Real Estate Club Students Writing Competition 2019. Congratulations, Ashasi University. Thank you very much. Presenting the prize for the winner of the Real Estate Club Students Writing Competition 2019.
We are proud to honor you for your original thoughts, concepts, ideas, and solutions concerning the free, strengthening the bedrock of Ghana through green development. Congratulations, George Ejeda. George Ejeda Jr. Quality property firm of the year 2019. With exemplary quality in all aspects of the business, from setting, design, construction, through to pricing. For your overall excellence in estate development, we are proud to honor you. Congratulations. Win.
Winning is taking home quality property fair of the year 2019. Congratulations. Thank you very much, Mr. Emmanuel Owusu from the Architects
Hall of Fame 2019. You have through tenacity and visionary leadership created a unique and outstanding living communities. Excellence has become your hallmark. Congratulations, Mr. Ebo Apa of Blue Rose Limited.